Here is, in my opinion, the best way to get the most out of 5 days in Florida. Part 1. I landed into Orlando International Airport and got a Uber straight into Disney Springs for dinner at Deluxe Burger. These do probably the best burgers in all of Disney. I started off my first morning at Universal Studios. It opened an hour earlier than Islands of Adventure, unless you was staying in a Universal hotel. I spent the first hour with 2 rides of Revenge of the Mummy, a brilliant indoor roller coaster. I definitely suggest getting on this as soon as the park opens, as it does get busy. Once Islands of Adventure was open, I headed straight to Velocicoaster. This was my first time experiencing this ride, and boy was it worth the wait. I then headed over to Hogsmeade for a ride on Hagrid's. This has got some of the best theming for a coaster and a very good ride length. I then took a ride on Incredible Hulk, which is always fun but very intense, especially in the heat, so bear that on mind if you aren't used to the humidity. I then went for a cool down on Spider-Man. This still remains an incredible dark ride and is far better than the Spider-Man dark ride of Disney. I then went on Jurassic Park River Adventure and surprisingly didn't get that wet, not compared to Popeyes. To say you get soaked is an understatement. 1 hour till park closes, and it was time to get into the queue for Horror Nights. I spent a total of 18 hours theme parking. This certainly isn't for the faint-hearted, but your adrenaline when at the parks sure keep you going. Horror Nights 2023 was incredible and would suggest anyone that hasn't done it before give it a go. Definitely one of my most memorable nights in my life. Follow for part 2 of how to get the most out of 5 days in Florida.